Why, hello, everybody out there in internet land. How's it going, everyone? Yes, we are continuing, finally. After much reminding and after much request, we are continuing our playthrough through Detective Pikachu. We're gonna get started here in just a minute. Let me go ahead and pull out my webcam view here. Where's the button? I always lose track of the button. Why is that? All right, there we go. How's it going, everyone? alecandstuff here. How's it going? Hope you're all having a good Friday evening. Thank you all so much for stopping by and hanging out for tonight's live stream. Witchabelle, DJ Riolu, Nightmare, Mika. I see you all in the chat. Welcome, welcome. B-Man is here as well. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out with us for the continuation of this wonderful, confusing, and silly story of Detective Pikachu. So, we're gonna get started here in just a second. So let's recap. All right, let's recap a little bit of what happened last stream. So, last chapter. Well, what was it that happened last chapter? We hold on. See if I can find like a summary or something. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since we've played this game that like I need a good recap of what happened before we continue on. So if we go to Detective Pikachu, so we're on chapter 6 today. The last chapter that we were in was in the theme park, you know, the amusement park, if you will. And that one to me kind of struck me as more of like a filler chapter because not too much really happened in the grand scheme of the story, in my opinion. Reaction to the entire last stream. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and gather around the table here and sit around for the next 2 hours, and then we'll start. But yeah, last chapter was very fillery for me, I think. Not a whole lot happened as far as like the underlying story goes, but we were exploring the theme park. We were looking for, I believe, a lost Pokemon, if I remember correctly. Does anyone else remember like what the mission was last time? Let's see. Ah, yes. So we go to the park because apparently that's where Tim's dad was last seen, Harry. And we go there on sort of like a tip or like a lead to try and see if we can figure out where he disappeared to. And in doing so, we uncovered that there was like some other Pokemon that were going crazy due to the effects of R, which is sort of like the disease, if you will, or like the strange things that are affecting the Pokemon in the nearby communities. But we saw a small glimpse of Mewtwo at the very end of that chapter as well. I do remember that. I think I thoroughly freaked out when I saw that because his model in this game looks very, very different. But that's pretty much it. I mean, we didn't really find much as far as Tim's dad is concerned or anything like that. So, prove Charizard's innocence and save the thingy in the Ferris wheel. Yes, we did. So, it wasn't very eventful, but hopefully tonight's chapter is going to sort of veer off in a different direction from filler. Anyways, I'm talking way too much. Let's go ahead and get started on our game here. So, we'll do continue, and we're going into chapter 6, which is the GNN facility organization. GNN is the like local news station, basically, for anyone that doesn't already know. So, we saved Amanda the Bunnery. Oh, the Bunnery! Yes, I remember the Bunnery. So cute. Alright, last time on Detective Pikachu. The next day we headed to GNN. Alright, cool. So GNN is like the news corporation. We've met a few of their employees already in some of the earlier missions, but I guess today we're going to see what really goes on at the GNN building. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and move forward. Who's this guy? Oh, we meet again. Hey, do we know this guy? Well, you see, that was quite an incident at PCL. I was worried about you, you know. Oh, he's a security guard that was out front. Duh. Of course. Let's ask him about the PCL case. Wait, Pokemans can't be Sherlock Holmes. Well, here's the thing. Detective Pikachu is a very, very experienced detective, apparently. And he smokes out of a pipe, and he talks in a, like, very, very deep, grizzled voice. And he's basically just your good old-fashioned bad cop. Good cop, bad cop kind of dynamic between Tim and Pikachu. All right, the 18-year-old man, Tim Goodman, is back. That name still bothers me, just so you guys know. Tim Goodman. Amantha is a pretty cool name for a Baneri. I love Baneri. So cute. I should be thanking you. You're the one that solved the case, after all. You did a good job. Well, thank you, sir. I was just assigned to GNN the other day. I'm planning to stay here for a while. If there's anything I can help with, let me know. Well, sir, I'm going to have to ask you to find my dad, because I don't know where he is. But he's really a good man. I just realized, look at the background. Lol. Lol, I know there's a Pikachu there. Are you talking about the background that's up there, like behind the bottom screen? Now, what? Now, where has Mimikyu wandered off to this time? Oh, jeez. This chapter is going to have a Mimikyu in it. Oh, why do I feel like it's going to be playing tricks on me and trying to bamboozle us? Yes, it's one of our performer Pokemon. I took my eyes off it for a moment, and it just wandered off somewhere. We still have time before the shoot, but I need to find it soon. Well, that sounds like a you problem, lady. GNN is a local broadcasting network, but it has a lot of popular shows. It's getting some attention from other regions now, too. Sounds like it's a TV studio with momentum. GNN, the most trusted news source. Oh, I remember this chapter. So you've seen this game, B-Man. Oh, man. Oh, man. What kind of Pokemon is Mimikyu? Well, it's a little strange. It always dresses up like Pikachu. Huh? Like Pikachu? Who would want to be that thick? Yes, apparently Pikachu were very popular back where it used to live. So it thought that it would become popular, too, if it looked like one. That is a little strange, isn't it? But it's a darling at heart. I bet it will become a star someday. All right. All right. What show was it going to appear in? It's a show called Pokemon Superstar. Different Pokemon show off their skills and compete to see who is most popular. So this is kind of like the Pokemon contests, you know, in like Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. This is kind of like the vibe that I'm getting. I have this game lol. Oh! Ah, I see. Okay, so B-Man knows what's up. Is this a long chapter? Are we in for a ride? Mimikyu must have been just overjoyed to be on the show. I bet it got restless and went off to explore or something. Alec, do you need your dad to read the text? Never. Never. I can read on my own, thank you. I can even do voices, too, if you guys want me to. I can voice everyone in the Toad voice for the rest of the stream. But I'll spare you. Pikachu doesn't smoke, but he sure does drink some coffee. And he does eat cookies, too. Right? Amelia! Waifu! It's the red hair waifu again! Voices? You guys want me to do voices? Okay. Okay, I'm not going to do Toad, because that actually kind of hurts my voice, but... No, not Toad voices. Alright. We'll do voices. Sure. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize that it gave me control back. Let's talk to the waifu. Mr. Clifford is waiting for us. Come on, let's go. Wait, I can say no? What happens if I say no? Yes? What? Oh, it's saying no because... Okay, we're asking her more questions. All right, let's go ahead and just say yes. Oh, boy. Oh, no game audio. I am such a thrower. Okay.
So, let's
Sorry.
see Mr.
There we go.
23rd floor, right?
Yeah, he said he'd be
Bum,
recording
bum,
that music
bum.
show.
Let's go. How come we can hear the characters? We can't hear the characters in the game. I fixed it. Thank you so much, Mika, for pointing that out. I would have gone for a longer time if that was not said. You don't say no to the waifu. True. True. I
Okay.
do whatever she says without question. The entrance to the studio is next to Mako. Let's ask her about the dressing rooms. We have our cast members waiting in the dressing rooms right now. Please don't go into them, okay? No, I'm just kidding. We won't. We won't. About the studio. This is the floor where we have our studio. Please be careful to not go into the dressing rooms where the cast is. She really does not want us to go into these dressing rooms. You say that, but everywhere looks the same here. I can't tell where we are. That's like my best Detective Pikachu voice. There was a map in front of the elevator. We can look at that if we get lost. Well, I'm lost! The map of this floor. It looks like there are a bunch... Wait, hold on. It looks like there are a bunch of dressing rooms surrounding the studio in the middle. Make a sketch so we don't get lost. Wait, really? Make a sketch? What is this? Oh wait, okay. So what is this? What do we have in front of us here? Bring up the map again. This is what? I'm assuming these are dressing rooms here. Probably. I'm lost! Okay. What is this? There are cast members in this channel. Okay, dressing rooms. Those are dressing rooms. Mako? Mako? What do we do? Well, this is the studio. Okay, go on in. Have a look around. They are hiding something in the changing room. I know it. I knew it. Today, we're scheduled to shoot a music show. The rehearsal should start any minute. Can I be in it? Oh wait, this is the studio. Oh, am I gonna be in the musical? Please tell me I am. Please. Tim Goodman, the leading role in this musical. Lol, the deadness in the waifu's eyes. She's just done. She's 100% done.
The Yanma cameras are very popular among our viewers. Keep up the good work, Roger. This show could really use your ideas.
That's really nice to hear. Hope I live up to your expectations.
I don't know about these two here. These two look like people that would hide stuff in my dressing rooms.
I was telling you about.
Please let me be in the show, GNN. Please, me, Tim Goodman. Ethan Graham, president of GNN.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ethan Graham.
Ethan Graham? He's the president. What? Let me guess. That's like his son or something?
Really big help to my staff members here. And I assume this little guy must be your assistant. He sure looks official with that hat on.
Actually, Tim is more the assistant here.
Actually, Tim is more the assistant here.
Great, the videos. I'll go get him. Be right back.
Thank you. I hope it's not a problem.
No, it's nothing. You've really helped us getting some of our scoops lately.
Ooh,
It's
we've
only
gotten
fair
the
we
scoops.
return the favor.
Absolutely. How about a tour of the studio while we wait for Mako to return?
Yes,
I love it. Thank you.
me, Tim Goodman, getting a tour of the studio. Yeesh, Mako had forgotten all about the video we wanted. I didn't realize it'd take this long to see the video. I've kind of lost the excitement now. Well, it's not something we can rush. For now, I say we take Roger up on his offer. Well, alright. Alright, Roger, you've got yourself a deal. We're gonna go take a tour around the facility.
While we wait for Mako to get back.
Alright. Have a look around the studio until Mako comes back. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see. Around the studio. Oh, look at all these sets. This is all official. The Yanma! The Yanma are cameramen. Camera insects?
They're filming something?
Wow. That's
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Tim made R confirmed. They got the scoops off of Tim. That's how Tim gets the scoops. He doses the Pokemon with R, and then he's like immediately on the scene. He's ready to report it. He gets the first exclusive scoop.
Director here, but mostly I run errands.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tim.
This guy seems like he's gonna be important later.
Well, Tim, what do you think? The Yanma can fly around and let us film any scene at any angle.
Any scene at
This
any
filming
angle.
style is unique to our studio.
I love it. That's
Make sure you get a
awesome.
good shot of me. Best looking Pikachu ever.
Oh jeez.
Awesome idea.
Mr. Clifford's idea.
You there?
Hey, you there, Olga Ellison,
You're part of the staff here,
music
aren't
critic.
you? Have you seen my
We're meeting so many people so quickly.
No, I haven't. Sorry.
I'm afraid it's gotten lost. My poor baby. I'm so worried.
He does look a little bit suspicious. He does. Olga the Perugly. She does look like a Perugly a little bit.
Right away.
Oh, I hate her. I'll give her a chance. I'll see what happens. She's already coming off kind of snobby, though.
Get out of my way.
Yep. Yep, there she goes. You ever had a Pokemon in real life, who would you have? Mine would be Breloom. Mine would be a shiny Umbreon. I would have a shiny Umbreon travel with me all the time. Hello, welcome to the stream, Aaron. We're having a good Friday evening. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. Playing some Chapter 6 of Detective Pikachu.
You're the new guy, right? You gotten used to your job?
Is this guy talking to me?
You don't have to be nervous around
I love seeing Pokemon with jobs. Me too.
I'm a celebrity.
Me too. I would have a Lucario. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Who you are?
What? No way! You don't know the team of Max and Chatot?
Well, sorry, I've never heard of you.
Yikes.
I've never heard of you.
Yikes.
I've never heard of you.
It copied his voice
There's
exactly.
really no need to rub it in, Chatot.
Wow, that was my voice.
Of course.
I've never heard of you.
You really
Never
don't know
heard
who
of
we
you.
Are, do you?
He's not as famous as he thinks he is.
Yikes. It's a good thing that guy can't understand Pikachu and that sass.
Ah, you must know this. Our intro.
Oh no, what is this?
Max and Chatot, it's Max and Chatot. We're the coolest. You got to admit it.
Admit it! Admit it!
That's the best he could come up with for an intro?
I guess you haven't seen it.
Admit it!
What?
Now that I see it, you know, I might have seen this act on one of those.
What the heck?
channels.
Please stop, right?
I think I saw you at a
Max,
commercial.
please,
Yeah?
if you could just cool
Right,
it for
I
a
knew
sec.
it. Here, let me give you my
This dude needs to
autograph.
chill. None of us are having this Max and Chatot business.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that signature. That's actually kind of cool. That signature is actually kind of cool. Now I'm thinking, what if we get fused with our favorite Pokemon? Ooh. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. I feel like the most sensible fusion for me would be like Dino or something. Dino? Like that little Pokemon with the emo hair. I like the Pokemon though. But Chatot is adorable. It's a shame he doesn't evolve into anything. Alright, let's think of a Max voice. Take good care of that autograph I gave you. Hey, if you want, I can give you even more. A special deal for our new staff member. Oh, no, it's not like that. We stopped by the studio to say hi to Roger. That's all. Oh, really? Let's see. What do we want to ask him about? About maximum music? Breloom, please, really? Execute Spirit Evolution? What does exclamation Alec do? Exclamation Alec is a command that has Nightbot tell you just a little bit about me. You know? It kind of gives you like a brief overview of me as a person. What has Alec's Pokemon? What was his Pokemon's name? I will make a better intro. His Pokemon's name was Chatot. C-H-A-T-O-T. No, stop with the voices. You're killing me. For me, I would be fused with Lucario. Yeah, that makes sense. Being a Riolu and all. If you're fused with Lucario, though, doesn't that basically just make you an evolved Pokemon at that point? It was only the music show that made GNN famous, and the host is yours truly, Max Warhol. Huh. Is that the best you can do? Has anyone ever told you that you're hard to impress? Well, that's just a little rude. Chatot is really good at mimicking voices. Pretty neat, huh? That's quite the talented one, and we make the best team. Isn't that right, Chatot? ... Oh, come on, give me something. Oh man. If you came for music with Max and Chatot, then you have good taste. They are on the dot. Book better intro. Well, it's serviceable. We'll say that. No, I mean I would have a jacket on. It would be half human, half Lucario. Oh, that'd be cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see what you mean now. That'd be kind of cool. So you basically just want a Lucario jacket. That'd be cool. Well, I guess half human on the top and half Lucario on the bottom, so you have like super cool kicking abilities, fighting abilities. Oh my gosh. It's a waste of paper. Pikachu, relax. I can't say that, Pikachu. Jeez. All right. So Max didn't really give us anything. Mako's sure taking her time. Let's head back to Roger. Roger, please. Alright.
Right.
Mako sure is taking her time. Sorry to keep you waiting here, Tim. No kidding. What in the world is taking her so long? Cool it, Pikachu. Pikachu, I'm gonna have to ask you to cool it. In the name of Tim Goodman, I'm gonna have to ask you to relax. God. Tim Goodman, I swear. Please don't worry about it, Roger. Thanks, but... Oh, I know. How would you like to experience the Yanma cameras for yourself? We can? Of course! Now, who could we use as a model for you? Well, if you insist, I'll be the model. Your Pikachu is really into this, isn't he, Tim? He was muttering about it until a second ago. Why don't you leave the things here to me and head to the sub-control room? Would you show him, Amelia? Of course, Mr. Clifford. Follow the waifu! Make sure you capture my charm, Tim. Make sure you capture everything about me. Yeah, in a bit, Pikachu. I have waifus to attend to. Wait, where are we going? It's in the opposite hallway from the elevator. Opposite hallway from the elevator. Let's see. Elevator, opposite hallway. I see. So we're going this way. Bum-bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Pikachu, heck off! A fusion with Sylveon would just be a magical girl, right? Sylveon basically is a magical girl already. Opposite hallway of the... Wait a minute. The control room is in the opposite hallway of the elevator. This is the elevator hallway, so... Oh my gosh, look at Tim running. He's running with intent. He's like, I'm gonna get this control room. I'm gonna find it. Actually, I know I would be half human and half Lucario, which means I will look like a Lucario and I will be wearing a blue jacket. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Look at this control room. Why is there a Hoot Hoot in here?
Hi, Hero.
Hero Morgan,
Hi.
Studio Director. We're meeting so many people in this chapter. What the heck?
So is this
It's gonna be
some
hard to
guy
keep
you
track of
know?
everyone.
No, it's nothing like that.
Waifu.
This is my
Waifu.
friend Tim, and we're just giving him a tour of the studio.
Oh, so this is who you and Mako keep talking about. Nice to meet you. I'm Hero.
I'm Hero.
Too.
Hero's the director of Maximum.
What kind of
Music.
hoodie does Tim have?
It's true.
Like a red one, I guess.
Wouldn't be lost if it wasn't for
I am
partner here.
Beedrill. Beedrill man. Hoot Hoot gives accurate cues.
That's Hoot Hoot.
Accurate cues.
He's
That's
our
like,
timekeeper.
oh, it's our
He's phenomenal
timekeeper.
at keeping track of time. We couldn't run this place without it.
Timekeeper?
Must be really smart.
Huh.
Hey!
All right.
I'm all ready to go over here.
Oh my gosh, look at Pikachu on this camera right now. And since I have blue eyes, I will have one blue eye and one orange eye.
Yep.
Lucario eye. Oh, that'd be cool.
Take a look at the Yanma cameras.
Like it would cover his full-on face.
Sure. No
Hero
problem.
Hamada. What kind of hoodie does Tim have? Like, as I said, it's like a red one
Over here.
or something.
Thank you.
Alec has devolved into saying waifu while carrying her away. Oof. Oof. Listen, these are accusations that I cannot take credit for. I cannot take full accountability for that, as they did not happen. For Big Hero 6. I haven't seen that movie in so long. Hero's pretty cool, though. His hair is like hair goals. You know what I'm saying? It's like the right amount of shaggy and, like, his hair looks shaggy, but at the same time, I'm sure there's like a technique to keeping it the shape that it is. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Follow the instructions on screen to control the Yanma cameras. Shoot Pikachu how you like and make a movie. Ooh, we're making a movie right now? What is this? What is this, a Pika movie?
Tim, are you ready to go? You know I've been waiting for you, right? I know exactly how I'm supposed to move.
Oh, he knows exactly how he's supposed to move. Right.
I'm
Yes.
the great Detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh,
Okay.
over there. That was a close one.
What is this?
What's that? Huh,
Am I supposed to, like, move something here?
It's all making sense. I've got it now. Yeah! A bolt of brilliance!
Okay.
So smart.
This is the Detective Pikachu movie in theaters 2019. Directed by Tim Goodman himself.
Pretty smooth moves, huh? That's what you should be filming.
Alright, let's start the shoot then, I guess.
The atmosphere
I guess that was his
changes
practice
depending
run,
on how
or
you
his
film.
rehearsal. Odin,
Decide
welcome to
on
the
what you
stream.
want, and
Hope you're having a
then
good
tell
Friday
Yama.
evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're hanging out and playing some more of the Detective Pikachu movie. Game. I said movie, but I meant the game. We're on chapter 6. I appreciate you for hanging out. Alright, we're totally just gonna pretend I didn't do that. Oh boy. Hero as Lucario would be pretty cool. I agree. I agree. Big Hero 6 is really good, by the way. Decide on the movements of the cameras? I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna put him at random because I don't remember his movements that much. This will make for an interesting shoot. See, then we'll do some of that. Let's see how that turns out.
All right.
Let's start the shoot. Oh my god, Pikachu, your moves are so good! I know.
I'm the great detective Pikachu. I'm using my
Oh, look at this camera angle.
trail a suspect. Over there. That was a close
Oh
one.
my gosh, this is actually pretty good.
What's that?
What
It's
the?
all making
This actually
sense.
came out pretty
Got
good!
it now.
What the heck?
Yeah.
What the heck?
A bolt of brilliance.
That's almost like a cutscene from the
So
game.
smart. I'm almost jealous of my own talent.
What the heck? Chapter 6 of this movie. I mean, basically. It's cool because this game kind of plays out almost like a movie. Because it has, like, different chapters, and... Are you satisfied with the shoot? Yes!
Right.
That was actually really, really
Let's
good.
head back.
Got his own different chapters, underlying storyline. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I made a movie I like. I got a stamp for that. Wonderful. Those Yanma cameras were amazing. Thank you very much. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed working with them. Well, Tim, let's head back to the studio. Hopefully Mako's back by now. Alright. We'll do as the waifu says. As I said, we do everything she will tell us without question. Alright, let's see. I love me a good story. Me too. Me too. To be honest, this story isn't like super deep or super what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's just not like super intricate at all, but it's still serviceable and I like it. I've liked it so far. It's actually been pretty interesting. Alright.
Yeah?
Are you ready for me, Roger? Are you ready for me? It definitely didn't seem like it was his first time acting. Maybe he has the makings of a star. Let's see. Oof, welcome to the stream, Mr. Doggy1234. Hope you're having a good Friday evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see. Alright. I should head back to the studio and meet up with Pikachu. Okay. Where are you, Pikachu? There you are. It's actually kind of hard to see you in the background. Missed the last like 4 to 5 streams. That's okay, Mr. Doggy. No problem at all. No problem. I'm just glad to have you here at all. It was really good. Everyone was really impressed. I knew it. Man, I'm good at everything. Can you read my last comment? Basically, when I'm fused with Lucario, I'll have one human eye and one Lucario eye. You said that earlier. You said that earlier, although that's painting a pretty cool image in my head. DJ Riolu, that's pretty cool. What if she told you to delete your YouTube channel? Oof. That would be a pretty interesting moral dilemma then, wouldn't it? I guess we'll never know until that situation comes about. This is like a kid's mystery movie. It's super obvious what will happen with some twists. Yeah, I think so too. Some of the things are pretty obvious, but some of them I'm like, even me, I'm like, whoa. I was not expecting it to go that direction. I'm pretty invested in the story. Same. You there? Oh, it's the Perugly lady. Not her again. Same. Honestly, same. Did my darling Perugly she owns a Perugly? I've been calling her Perugly this whole time and she owns one? No, I didn't. You haven't found it yet. No, this is all because of that absent-minded man. I should speak to his superiors. Oh no. Oh no. Is something the matter? President Graham! Well, you see, my darling Perugly has gone missing and... Oh dear, that's not good. We don't have much time before rehearsal starts. Tim, do you think you could help us look? Alec would only quit YouTube if Lucina told him to? Listen. We don't talk about it. Maybe. That's a hard maybe. As I was telling B-Man earlier, it's something that's gonna be sort of a moral dilemma, but we'll never know unless we come to that particular situation. Yeah, someone should make fan art of Lucario and a teenage boy fused together. That'd be cool. If I could draw, I would draw it for you, DJ, but sadly, I stink. Well, I guess we don't have much choice now. Hey, Felipe, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Friday evening. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. We're playing some more of Detective Pikachu. We're on Chapter 6 right now, which I think is pretty close to like halfway through the story. Somewhere around there. So we're making some progress. We're making some progress. Can you hear something coming from further down the right hallway? Ooh, let's go investigate. My face is burning off. Is it hot where you are, Mr. Doggy? That sounds intense. That's usually how I feel, but it started to cool down a little bit actually where I am, thankfully, so I don't feel like dying every time I walk outside. Mimikyu? Is that gonna be Mimikyu? Look at the way Pikachu waddles. That is so silly and adorable.
Where's that music coming from?
Can you guys hear the game, by the way? Do you guys want me to turn it up, or is it fine where it is?
In here?
Let me know. Oh, Pikachu. He's gonna walk into like some dance number.
What are you doing,
Oh.
Pikachu?
It's a Cricketot. Cricketoon. Excuse me. I said Cricketot.
Never heard such a beautiful sound.
I yelled Despacito. Wait, hold on. Just got back from a musical at my friend's school.
Pikachu, come
I yelled
on.
Despacito when she was on stage at the end, so it was alright. Nice.
So
Is
sorry.
that another
Didn't mean to
waifu?
intrude.
Why is this
No,
game
it's
filled with
alright.
waifus? What's up with that?
I was just a little surprised, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are you going to be part of
No,
today's
we
show?
don't. Don't listen to
Yes.
P-Man.
My name's Karina.
Nice to meet you.
That music is amazing. This is funny that the music is coming from this Cricketoon because Cricketoon is basically the meme of the Pokemon community and having the most disgusting and ugliest Pokemon cry out of like every single Pokemon. If you guys haven't heard a Cricketoon cry before, I'll play it here in a second just so you have a frame of reference, but I think it's really funny that she's practicing music with a Cricketoon. Here, I'll go ahead and play the little clip for you guys real quick. All right. One more time. One more time. Yeah, Felipe, that's exactly what it is. Stunfisk is the best Pokemon. Lies. Lies, I tell you. Absolute worst Pokemon ever created. Cricketoon. That's okay. Oh, don't lie to me, game. That is not what Cricketoon's cry sounds like. That sounded strange. Hey, it's not me making that noise. That's a Cricketoon sound. Hey, no need to be so defensive. I'm just a fan of Karina's. Let's be friends, brother. Oh my gosh, this Pikachu just called the Cricketoon brother. Someone control him. Is that a police siren? Wee wee. Oh man. Cricketoon? Oh, you've met Perugly before. That makes things easier. Did it come around here? Toon. It came by to kill time, and it shoved you out of the way and took your spot on the sofa for a nap? That's pretty selfish. Sounds a lot like its owner. Seems Perugly will take any spot that catches its fancy, never mind if someone is already there or not. Oh. Stunfisk is literally just a flat fish. There are flying ice cream Pokemon that are more insulting. Hey, listen! The thing about Stunfisk, right, is his stupid little smile. Oh my god! Drives me nuts! There's nothing I hate more in this world than like Stunfisk's face. For those of you that don't already know, I have a personal rivalry against the Pokemon Stunfisk. So, just let me put some context for you guys. So, Stunfisk is a Pokemon that was introduced, I believe, in Black and White, Pokemon Black and White. But anyway, this is what Stunfisk looks like, right? Doesn't that make you so angry? Here, I have an even better example. This is an image of Stunfisk laughing, I see this picture and I'm like, what? I don't even have the words to describe the feelings I feel when I see that that rage-inducing Pokemon. I don't know what it is about Stunfisk. It's just like something about him is very upsetting. I don't know why, but something about him makes me very angry. Also, he's not here right now, but Eevee Master is one of our members of the community, and he likes to draw. And during one of our live streams of Detective Pikachu, drew me crying and running away from a Stunfisk. So yeah, that's a thing. Anyways, back to the game. It looks so creepy. It is. It is. I hate it. That is one of the least rage-inducing Pokemon. Mika, stop this! I feel like you're just disagreeing with me just to make me more angry. Karina is just plain gorgeous. You've got to introduce me. Pikachu! Yo! Whose Pikachu is this? Oh my goodness. Crazy. What? You can't let some random Pokemon get close to Karina? She's like a daughter to you? You're being overprotective, Cricketune. Pikachu, you're being creepy is what it is. Alec, welcome to the stream, Boomy Slayer. Hope you're having a good Friday evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're playing some more Detective Pikachu. We're on Chapter 6 tonight. And from what I can tell, Chapter 6 is about halfway through the game's story. So we're making some progress. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate you. BB Master. BB Master. We love him. He's awesome. No, we're actually looking for Purugly. Mr. Graham asked for our help. Oh, I see. Purugly was around here until just a little while ago, but... let's ask about Purugly, so this lady can stop bugging me. So you said Purugly was here earlier? Yes, it wandered around and glared at me and Cricketune, and then just left. About the violin. Oh, are you interested in the violin? It was a gift from my grandfather, back when I was little. I guess it's safe to assume you're a violinist, then. Well, here's a fact for you, Tim. Here's a pro tip. Just because someone owns a piece of equipment, like a camera, or a violin, or a guitar, doesn't make them a photographer, a violinist, or a guitarist. Just saying. Yes, although I'm very new to the scene. You really played a beautiful tune. I'm looking forward to the show. Oh, thank you, but... What's wrong? My Pikachu voice. I'm not very good at being in the spotlight. I think I'll be fine as long as I'm performing. But I can't imagine what it's like. I can't imagine what it's going to be like speaking in front of cameras. I'm so nervous. But you'll have Cricketune with you, right? I'm sure you'll be fine. Cricketune. Look at memes in general after the stream? Sure. Yeah, I will. I will. That looks so creepy. Stunfisk is like... He's like annoying. I just want to step on him. I want to step on him so I never have to see his Stunfisk face again. Oh, no, I'm serious. There are Pokemon that make no sense. Stunfisk is a fish. Listen. I'm willing to agree to disagree as long as you're not one of those people that's like, Pokemon Red and Blue had the best designs ever. Everything was original back then. Blah, blah, blah. Pokemon with ice cream cone as a design. Listen, if you're one of those people, a Gen 1er, as they're called, what are you doing with your life? Generation 1 had some Pokemon that made absolutely no sense as well. How about the garbage Pokemon? Garbage Pokemon is great. I love Garbodor. He's got a personality to him. It says, quite right, young man. Alright, about Cricketune. I was having Cricketune help me with tuning my violin. It can do that? Yes, it's very sensitive to sounds, and it can compose melodies on the spot using its arms. A giant Blorb Pokemon, so original, right? Right? Come on now. Come on now. I used to know, like, here's the thing. I used to know people that were some of those Gen 1ers, and like talking to them and bringing up some of the points that I'm thinking of right now. It was almost like you were talking to them and speaking Chinese, because they were just so confused by the whole thing. I'm a Gen Nonner. Pokemon are freaking weird. Listen, if you think Pokemon are weird, why don't you step into the world of Yokai Watch? Because I did that recently, and looking at some of the designs for the yokai in those games makes Pokemon seem very, very tame. Not to say that they're bad, not to say that they're, you know, too much, but yokai have some very, very interesting design choices. I don't say blah, 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 Drac from Hotel Transylvania 2018. Lickitung is more offensive. He is. He is. You know what's the most offensive, though, is Geodude. Geodude. He's just a rock with arms. And he evolves into a rock with more arms, and then he evolves into a smaller rock with less arms. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? We have a ton of food yokai. Yeah, they make me hungry. They make me very hungry. We should go check to make sure Purugly isn't wandering around the hallway. Alright. Purugly, I swear to God, if I see you walking around this hallway, I swear to Arceus. Or I should say Arceus. I don't know. I'm an Arceus kind of guy. Arceus just sounds better. But I realize that it's pronounced Arceus. I swear to Arceus, Purugly. Nosepass is weird. And Drifloon. Drifloon is very weird and has a very creepy backstory as well. Nosepass is funny. Nosepass is pretty funny. I like that his evolved form, Probopass, is just basically like those, oh! Mimikyu, dreams of being popular. Hey, could you get out of the way? Kiki! What's that? I'm trying to steal your chance to shine? Do you know this Pokemon, Pikachu? Kiki! No, this is Mimikyu. It's a star Pokemon scheduled to make an appearance on the show after Maximum Music, apparently. Huh. Wonder what it wants with you. Since we do look alike, I think it's worried that I'll steal the spotlight from it. It doesn't need to worry about that. We're not even trying to be a part of the... Hey, knock it off! Kiki! Tim? Whoa, hey, listen here, mister. Huh? What are you doing here, Mimikyu? I thought you were going to stay in the dressing room until it was your turn to be on the show. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this guy... Hold on. Is this guy hiding stuff in the dressing rooms? And is that why we're not allowed to go in them? Because he's telling everyone not to go in the dressing rooms? And everyone just assumes that he has the best intentions because he's part of the crew? Is that what's going on in this chapter? I feel like that's what it is. Hey, stop struggling. Tim, do you think you could tell your Pikachu to use its moves and get Mimikyu to calm down? Excuse me, sir. Are you asking my Pikachu to beat up another Pokemon? Because that's wrong. Whoever endorses the idea of Pokemon battles are sick. It's so weird. Like, it's weird that the universe that this game takes place in really doesn't seem to be too concerned with the idea of Pokemon battles, whereas like in every single main game ever, main series game, battles is like part of the culture. So it's just weird that like we haven't seen a single Pokemon battle yet. Well, you see, Pikachu can't use any moves. Hey, no need to tell everybody. Yeah, he's too old. Really? I didn't know Pokemon like that existed. Yeah, never heard that before. Who needs moves when I have my amazing intellect? Well, if that's the case, I guess it can't be helped. Come on, Mimikyu, back to the dressing room. If you don't behave, I'll have to ban you from GNN. That's the ticket right there. That's what'll do it. I guess the threat of a ban is enough to get it to calm down. I'll see you later, Tim. Yeah, see you later, slightly shady person. Shady guy. Keith? Was that his name? Keith?
Hey, Tim!
Alright, Pikachu. Let's go talk to Mimikyu too. It was taken to the dressing room at the end of the left hallway. Alright. We're gonna go talk to this Mimikyu and see what information we can gather from it. ASMR. I could do ASMR stream. I literally can't touch my face. Oof. Oof. Well, it's probably for the best, from what it sounds like. I'm sorry that you're going through that. I wonder what this box is. There's a warning on the lid, Magnemite inside. Please do not open until filming begins. You shouldn't mess with that cage. It says on the lid that Magnemite's inside, doesn't it? Magnemite's powerful electromagnetic waves cause the equipment here to malfunction. So that's why it's in a cage like this. I see. It all makes sense now. Alright. Is this another waifu? Are you kidding me? That's a very unique Pikachu you have. Are you participating in the contest too? If you ever did an ASMR stream, I would never leave you alone and bug you even more. Listen, B-Man, if that's what the people want, then that's what the people are going to get, okay? I have no idea what that sounds like on the other end, so you guys just let me know if you want to hear more of that. I have no frame of reference for what that sounds like. So many girls, Brock would be so happy. About Perugly. Oh, you mean the one on Maximum Music? I haven't seen it today. Oh, okay. I think you'd be better off looking in other areas. Nobody came by this way. Oh, but is there something you noticed? Well, when we came to the dressing room, the door was unlocked. It was unlocked? Yeah, you see, this is where the Pokemon who are going to appear in the show stay. The door is supposed to be locked when nobody's around, so the Pokemon don't run off. Do you think someone who came before you may have forgotten to lock it? Yeah, although there's no way to be sure. I hate ASMR, it creeps me out. It's definitely one of those niche things. It's definitely got its own audience, an acquired taste, if you will. We want ASMR. Alright, I'm spamming your DMs at 6 a.m. now. B-Man spams my DMs at 6 a.m. gone wrong. Oh, do you want to know Mawile's specialty? No, it's really good at calligraphy. It holds the paintbrush in its jaws and swings it around with all its might. The result is artwork like you've never seen before. That sounds... yeah, that sounds scary. Pikachu's right, that sounds terrifying. About Mimikyu, I've heard the stories, but it really is a handful, isn't it? You know about Mimikyu? Apparently, it's a newbie Pokemon star. I've heard it'll appear anywhere there are cameras. It must really be desperate to get on TV. It's not often a Pokemon will have that kind of ambition. Who knows? It may become the next big thing. Well, that remains to be seen. Mimikyu, what are you doing in here? You got locked up again thanks to us? That's because you decided to cause trouble in front of everyone. Yeah, don't you know, Mimikyu? At this rate, you'll lose to Magnemite? Magnemite? You passed it in the hallway just now, huh? Is it going to be in the next show too? Could be. Geeky. It's probably going to get the attention of important people too? Man, you're a competitive one. Is this how all of the Pokemon are? And this Mimikyu is like dead set on becoming a star. Mimikyu should make a YouTube channel. I think you said that earlier, DJ Riolu, but Mimikyu needs to make a YouTube channel. I would subscribe. No, like not clickbait. B-Man spams my DMs at 6 a.m. gone wrong, not clickbait. Have you ever played Pop Tropica? I have not. I used to work at a job as a camp counselor back at my local YMCA, and all the kids that I would watch over would play that game. They would also play a lot of Roblox and Minecraft, so I have a lot of experience in Roblox and Minecraft. Minecraft specifically because I used to play that back when it was first out, but Pop Tropica is one of those games where I would just watch them play. Hey there, waiting for your turn on stage? Let's ask it about Perugly. Ma? Ma? No, that's the thing. We haven't seen it anywhere. Did it come by this way? Nobody came, huh? Oh well, just let us know if it comes by. Just popping in also, nice pun, bye. Have a good one, Nintendo Blue. Thank you so much for stopping by for the brief amount of time that you did. Ask it about Mimikyu. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Apparently, it's also a participant in the contest. Maw. You don't want to lose? That's the spirit. I kind of like a Pokemon with a fighting spirit. Okay. Okay. Now that we've spoken to all of these folks here, let's see what we need to do next. Be able to find out a lot about Perugly. Let's take some time to think about it. Okay. Okay, let's see.
You do a pretty good job mimicking me, I'll give you that.
Alec Professional Singer. You guys don't even know the half of it. I actually this channel used to be solely dedicated to musical covers before it became the channel that it is now. What just happened? Did Pikachu just die in front of us? But yeah, this channel used to be called Pajama Jams, and I would do musical covers. Little known fact about the channel. Let's see, where are we going now? Case notes so we can figure out where Perugly. Let's go. Okay, case notes. Where has Perugly gone? Were you the counselor to get mad at kids ever swearing, or were you the cool counselor who didn't? I was basically like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I was kind of like a mix of the two. A lot of the kids liked me because I was basically just a big kid to begin with.
Oh, so you think it's related? If that's the case, it could involve another Pokemon.
Oh boy.
Which Pokemon do you think it could be?
Let's see. Helping out, shooting maximum music, great at vocal mimicry. Being great at vocal mimicry might be something that plays into the case. Seems to like music. It works as a timekeeper. Scheduled to go on another show and is waiting in the dressing room to go on. Alright.
Why do you think that?
Did you know Gardevoir can create black holes? Nice. I did not know that. Gardevoir is actually one of my favorite Pokemon to have on my competitive teams. Back when X and Y was still like a newer game, I made this team that I made specifically to battle online with, and Gardevoir was one of my Pokemon. It was one of my strongest ones on my team. Alec, I'm back. I bring good news. According to my friend, they sold 700 plus tickets, meaning 700 plus people heard me yell Despacito. Well, isn't that just the news of a lifetime? I'm so happy for you, Felipe. Oh my gosh. You looked under the cloth. Okay. What Pokemon could have a connection with it? Let's see. Mimikyu passed Magnemite in the hall. Sensitive to sounds. Whoa, what's this? Okay. Sensitive to sounds. Magnemite in its cage. There we go.
Oh no.
Perfect.
Magnemite had its nest taken by Perugly and moved to a new area. So it seems Perugly chased away Magnemite and took over its home.
Does that mean that Perugly is in that giant box? Where's Perugly's location? Right there, obviously.
So, now we know where Magnemite's cage is. Of course, we'll find it in the dressing room.
Of course. It couldn't be simpler. Man, we've been streaming for an hour already? What the heck? What the heck? It could destroy the world.
You found it. This is her darling Perugly?
Whoa, is that Perugly okay? Is it, like, passed out or what? Perugly, me first. Is that even a description?
Well, we found Perugly, but why is it?
Yeah, we found Perugly apparently. Why is it taking over this spot?
Magnemite is.
Oh well, crap! That means that Magnemite's out there messing up all the equipment.
Pikachu, there's no time for a staring contest. I'm gonna find Keith.
Staring down that Perugly. Oh my gosh. Oh, kick out a shocking mystery. Is that Olga? Right? Basically the same thing. Thanks for finding Perugly. I never had thought to look in the cage. Well, you are just a big Dumbo, aren't you? Apparently it chased Magnemite out so it could have a nap in there. I see. So then, where is Magnemite? I think it may have run off. It wasn't in the dressing room, at least. It ran off? Oh man, that's not good. We need to find it. You know, if I had to guess, it's probably in the control room, because if Mimikyu passed it, like walking down that hallway, that means that Magnemite had to have been going to the right, and we all know that the entrance to the control room is on the right-hand side of those hallways. Or on the right hallway on the left-hand side, there's a little door. So that's probably what's going on here. I'm just going to make a prediction. We'll let him know. All right, we're going to go let Hero know. Woo! Wrong way, wrong door. Did Olga get turned into the Perugly? Yeah, right? Like, I would see no difference. I would see absolutely no difference. Sadly, I didn't get any flowers for it, though. Rip. You should. You should get some sort of compensation for that. Magnemite escaped? Okay, never mind. So I was wrong. I knew something was wrong since we were getting a lot of interference in the footage, but it must be hiding somewhere in the studio. We need to split up and search the studio then. Do you think you can help us, Tim? Of course, Let's Go Pikachu. He said the name of the new game's coming out soon. Oh my god, they're coming out soon. It's already almost the end of October. What the heck? Did you guys know that Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are coming out soon? Where is this year going? Oh my god, that just dawned on me. It comes out in what, like 2-3 weeks? What in the world? Let's get Yanma to help us. If a camera gets close to Magnemite, it'll start showing interference on the screen. Ah, I see. Do you think you could use the Yanma cameras, Hero? They might be able to help us find out where Magnemite is hiding. Of course, I'll leave it to you, Tim. Thank you very much. Can you hear me, Yanma? Yan. You know, Hero is very trusting of a person who has absolutely no experience in controlling camera or these kinds of equipment. He's just letting me have at it. He's not even heading it. He's not even heading this operation. He's just giving me the controls. Like Gen 8, me versus you. Stunfisk versus your whole team. Oh my god. A team of all Stunfisk. That's how you'll trigger me right there. This year's going by too fast. I feel old. Same. At the very same time, though, I'm kind of happy it's going by fast because we'll have number 1, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee in our hands sooner, and number 2, we'll have Smash at the very beginning of December. So, like, shortly after Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee come out, the holy grail of all the games that come out this year, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, will be in our hands. I have that to look forward to. I'm so happy. Backstage, come on, let's go say hi to Magnemite. All right, Magnemite, where are you hiding?
Oh, Magnemite, there you are.
Well, that was easy. Magnemite, handle with care. I tried to make a slingshot with a rubber band, a paperclip, and a pencil grip earlier. It failed. I'm so bad at those. My friends used to be so good at making those, like, tacos. You know, where you would, like, fold up a piece of paper really, really tight and then fling it at someone and it hurts. I was very, very bad at making them.
You say it's Perugly's fault?
Oh, snap. The fingers are being pointed.
Did steal your place after all? It probably takes after that Olga woman.
That Olga woman, he says. What an obnoxious duo. Oh my goodness. This Pikachu doesn't like Olga either. I love it. Yeah, we've gotten a good tour of the studio, to say the least. Remember when the Grinch leaked Smash? I haven't seen anything related to that leak, so apparently the Grinch is somewhat related to that, but I haven't seen anything related to that leak that came out a few days ago. Trying my best to stay away from those. I could never fold a paper airplane that could fly. Yeah, I was really bad at those. Origami, I might imagine I'd just be terrible at. Wait, has the last character for Smash been announced? Not yet. At least as far as we know. I'm waiting for a Smash Bros. Direct. One more before the game actually comes out, and I have a pretty firm belief that we'll get one.
Wow, that's a rowdy audience. Except there is no audience.
I guess that's the magic of television, right? Oh, starting.
Hi everyone, and good evening.
Oh no, it's Max.
I'd like to welcome you to Maximum Music. As always, I'm your host, Max, and...
Oh no, it's this guy again. He's too much.
That's not right. This is Chatot. So, today
Hold
we
on.
have...
We'll introduce the guests tonight. Thank you very much.
Oh my god, I hate this lady.
Ellison, and
Olga
this is
Ellison. The worst.
Darling Perugly.
I can't think of a more fitting owner of a Perugly than this lady.
Wonderful work, Perugly.
The people who made the Grinch poster leaked Smash. That's the meme, not a leak in there. Ah, I see. Okay.
So, coming up next.
For a second, I was thinking, like, people
guest.
are seriously not
The
believing that the
list you
Grinch is
all
coming to
know
Smash,
and
right?
love,
Here she comes now.
Miss Karina Mitchell.
Ooh, she's gonna perform! Get your violin on, girl. They're also making a reboot movie of The Grinch, although I like the Lorax better. That's what I saw. A lot of the trailers that I've seen for The Grinch seem promising.
Smile a little more. Don't forget that, okay?
He's right, you know. You've got to be more confident, otherwise no.
More confident, otherwise nobody will care. Well, that is just negative.
She obviously doesn't get it. It's her modesty and humility that...
I like these cutscenes. They're really fun to watch.
Seems like a lot of work to be on TV.
Look at all those people arguing. I told you you'd hate her. Yeah, she's the worst. Olga Ellison, you can just get out of here. It looks like Max and Olga are talking about something. Excuse me? What are you guys doing over here? Something suspicious? Being that this game is a detective game, it really makes me feel like I question every single person that we meet. Because I feel like everyone we come up across, I'm like, hey, what's your story, huh? What are you up to? Why do you look so suspicious right now? I feel like if this were any other kind of game, I would have absolutely no suspicions about anyone. But being that it's a detective game, I feel like that's really making me think a certain way about the people that we meet. Nice job out there, Olga. You've got that rapier wit of yours. Hold on. Wait, what do you mean by that? Are you saying I'm not nice? Well, what? No, I just, you know. Maybe you should start taking your job more seriously yourself. Come on, Perugly dear. Meow. Meow. Oh man, she's got a temper.
Get out of my way.
The chatot is imitating her. Its voice impressions are really amazing. It has the same tempo and everything. Right? There's no secret or trick or... I've got it. Huh? Got what? Chatot is responding to Max's signals. Tim, try stomping your foot down.
Get out of my way.
You noticed Max set his foot down earlier too, right? That was his cue to have Chatot mimic Olga. Ah, I see. He'd send signals like that to Chatot and have it mimic the voices he wanted. Well, guess I'm found out. You're pretty good. That dude has a bird on his head. Yeah, he's a little wacky. Are there other signals you use? Get out of my way. Wait, let me see if I can do it. Get out of my way! That's my best Olga Ellison. Olga 2018. And when Riolu appears in Smash, this will appear. Riolu wants to play. Oh, Riolu's so cute. I think I'll head back to my dressing room now. Well, sir, you do that. I think the next rehearsal is about to start. Let's go ask Hero. 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 Let's go ask Hero. I'm still trying to make the slingshot while watching this. I think I broke my rubber band by accident. Yeah, I was never good at those things. So good luck. Good luck with that. Where's Hero? There he is. I was going to the studio room. How are the checks coming along, Sub-Control? They're done. No problems. Great. Let's move on to the next rehearsal then. Are you ready, Tim? Sure. Great. Let's get Hoot Hoot ready for the signal. 3, 2, 1. Woo. I love it. I love Pokemon with jobs. That's such a cool concept. Violin is such a crazy instrument. Probably shouldn't have stuck a paperclip in it. Yeah, it's a really thin piece of rubber, so sticking anything through it will really help it to loosen its elasticity. Whew, that's a hard word to say. Pikachu's like crying over here. Aww.
Pikachu, calm down.
Doesn't this music move you at all? You must have a heart made of stone.
Yeah. You've shown the world that you're very sensitive, so you can stop now.
Hey, Tim, do you think you could get your Pikachu to be a little more quiet?
Pikachu, shut up!
And cut! That was wonderful!
That was actually really cool.
Karina.
Thank you.
Music is so beautiful.
Pikachu's really moved over here.
Backstage, she's humble and modest, but when she performs, she's proud and confident. That duality makes me breathless.
Oh my goodness.
Performance?
Hear me now. I declare that one day she and I will perform on stage
Oh
together.
my god.
I can't believe this. What's next?
He's just as obsessed with her as I am with Lucina. Cries tears of joy from the music. That was beautiful. It was so good. That was beautiful, Karina. Thank you very much. Just do the same thing for the real deal. All right. About time we should call on Olga and Max. Oh, I can go and let them know we're ready. Great, thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Amelia. You fell in love with that girl, basically. Basically. If only I could open and close the rubber band. Rip. Rip. Right? If only I could bend the laws of physics. Pikachu and Karina in love. I think it's really only just Pikachu in love at this current moment. Yeah, Detective Pikachu, shush! Stop talking during their performance. All right, so that wraps up that. All right. Kind of lost at what we're doing here. I wonder what the plan is after this. We should go check in with Hero. That was a great performance. I can't wait to see the reactions we get from our viewers. About Karina's performance. To be honest, I was worried at first, but I guess she didn't need to be. No wonder she's a rising star amongst violinists. She definitely lives up to her reputation. Right? Doesn't she? Ha 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 ha. Pikachu, stop this. Why are you acting so full of yourself, Pikachu? About the next rehearsal. What is the next scene you're going to rehearse? Oh, it's the scene where the assistant Pokemon gives Karina her violin. Keith went off to fetch the Pokemon, but he hasn't come back yet. I wonder where Keith has gone to. Could be that he was cornered by Olga again. Let's go see if we can locate Keith. Oh, hey, Karina, did you put your violin back there? Yes. Thanks. Now, once Keith gets back, let's start our next rehearsal. Hero, this is bad. Oh no, what's going on?
The assistant Pokemon.
You must have a heart made of stone. Detective Pikachu 2018.
So sorry. I mixed up the dates of our schedule.
Oh, my head hurts.
Jeez, what are you doing? Are you throwing?
Pokemon to help us out.
Oh, Mimikyu's ready. Mimikyu's ready.
Hey, I know.
Alec X Lucina. I wish. I wish. I made a slingshot thing, but it's only 2 point things instead of 3, so it won't work. Rip! You basically made a necklace then.
All right, if you really think he could help.
I can. You're really saving my life. Thank you.
Mine too, thank you.
Okay, I'll need Pikachu to push the cart with the violin. Right over there, to that spot with the mark.
Oh boy, they're really putting a lot of faith into Pikachu here.
Would you mind standing over there for me?
Sure.
That's where Karina will receive her violin.
You're a big help. Thank you so much.
All right, let's start rehearsal. Yanma,
Pikachu is like, he's so giggly.
Pikachu, you ready?
I've never been more ready.
He got his duet, basically. He's living the dream right now.
Here's the spot.
Lol, is Pikachu blushing? Right? I think he was for just a second there. Oh god!
Are you alright?
Tim! Oh no!
What the?
Yeah, I'm okay. But look.
He about to slide into those DMs, right?
My precious violin!
This is bad.
Ah, jeez.
I was standing right there, and I couldn't do anything.
Pikachu, you're throwing! Pikachu, you're throwing! Oh no. I'm so sorry. The Yanmon have never made a mistake like this before. Yan Yan? We need to stop shooting for now. Keith, take Karina back to her dressing room. Of course, come with me. Creatoon. You'll take the pieces of the violin? Right. Here, let me help pick them up. Oh boy. It was Mimikyu, wasn't it? I have a feeling it was like Olga or something. I don't have any reason or rhyme to back that up, but I feel like Olga's just always up to something. just from the way that she acts. What could have gotten into the Yanma? They've never messed up their instructions like that before. What are they saying, Pikachu? They say it's not their fault. Huh? What do they mean? We should talk to them a bit. Alright. Alright. Let's go investigate. Mimikyu controlled or something like that. Oh no, the violin broken hero, you just took the words right out of my mouth. Could it be Max? I doubt it though. You know, I think, Witchabelle, I think you're onto something there. I think it's probably the Mimikyu. The motive being that Mimikyu wants to be the one to be on stage, and since it didn't get that opportunity just now. You know how like Mimikyu was standing on the sidelines and like, hey, pick me, and then no one did. They just picked Pikachu and Karina. I think that's the motive for Mimikyu, but I also kind of feel the same way you do, Mika, where it's like it's almost too obvious, and I feel like there's something else that we're missing here. The violin's broken. Talk to the Yanma. Okay, because Mimikyu left after and was really jealous, right? That's what I'm thinking. But I can't help but feel like that's too obvious. But we'll see. That was a pretty heavy collision. If you're still feeling dizzy, just take it easy. You told us earlier that there was no way you'd mess up your instructions, right? Yan. It says they followed their instructions to the word, and it says if we look properly, we should be able to prove it. You're not just gonna tell us what happened, you're gonna make us look around for the answer? Let's ask the other Yanma to see what it thinks too. Okay. Looks like you have your own ideas about that accident. Care to have a chat about them? Yan. They say they moved exactly as the staff told them to. Really? Maybe there was a mistake in the instructions themselves then. Huh. I see. I think we've got what we can from the Yanma. Hiro seems to think the accident happened because the Yanma messed up, but the Yanma said they followed their instructions. Yeah, let's try and find out what really caused the accident. We should talk to the staff members next. Okay. All the staff members in the studio. Okay, let's see. Starting from left to right. Start with this guy. That was a close one. It's a small camera, but it could have still done quite a bit of damage. Yeah, it was a close shave, all right. The Yanma have never messed up like this before, so I'm shocked. Maybe the people in charge of the Yanma cameras didn't give them the right instructions? About the staff in charge of the Yanma cameras. The new ADs tell Yanma how to move. I see. We should go talk to them too. Alright, assistant director is what that stands for, by the way. Old lady jerk is my bet. I forgot who it was, not gonna lie. I think it was Tim. I think it was that chat bird thing. It was Alec, actually. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was totally me, guys. That was my doing. I would never interrupt a waifu's performance like that. I think it was Max or Keith. Magnemite? Oh my gosh. There are so many possibilities. Today's turned into such a mess. I don't know what to do. You've got to be cursed or something, Tim. What? Why me? Actually, I didn't see the accident itself. I was looking at the script when it happened. The script? It's the plan for how the show should progress. Do you want to see? Alright, let's see. I made this script. See? It's written to follow the flow of the show itself. You're right, it is. Do you think this is related to the accident? Could be. It doesn't have much on the Yanma cameras on it, though. Alright, well, we'll collect that evidence just in case. Alright, let's talk to the waifu.
Any news?
Yes, I'm fine. Sorry to have worried you. I'm glad you're safe, and it looks like Pikachu wasn't hurt either. Yep, not even a scratch. Alright, let's see. I don't know why the accident happened, but I think it's going to be hard to keep filming. I wonder what Hiro will do. Interesting. Okay, so waifu didn't know anything. Hiro? Oh man, what to do? Sounds like he's not doing too well. Yeah, I hope we can help out in some way. Are you alright, Hiro? Not really, but still, I've got to do something. Why do you think the accident happened? Let's see, I can think of a few reasons, like the Yanma misunderstanding the instructions, or Hoot Hoot's signal being delayed. Let's ask him about the Hoot Hoot signal. The Yanma rely on Hoot Hoot's signal to start filming. It could be that the connection with the sub-control room got disrupted by Magnemite. Come to think of it, you were talking to the sub-control room during the rehearsal too, weren't you? I didn't notice anything strange though. I can check with Hoot Hoot if you want some clarification. Oh boy, there's a lot of variables here. Oh, my eyes are burning. I'm so sorry, Mr. Doggy. Mr. Doggy, that stinks. Max is my suspect. Max made that bird Pokemon copy the AD's voice. Oh, that's true. Hey, are you okay? Yes, we're fine. Good to hear. Seems like the Yanma are unhurt too, so that's a relief. The Yanma were behaving a little strangely. What do you mean? Think back to when the accident happened. The Yanma flew out from left to right and at the same time, right? Of course, they were going to crash like that. Nobody on our staff would give instructions like that. Maybe the Yanma misheard? Okay, so I think I'm on board with that idea that you're putting out there, Mika. I think that's what it is. I'm glad the Yanma are safe, but what do we do now? He seems like he's taking this hard. Excuse me, is it alright if we ask you about the accident a bit? What caused the accident? How should I know? Yanma and I just followed the cue sheet Hiro gave us. Okay? This is the cue sheet. It has every detail of how the Yanma are supposed to move. Let's see, the plan for camera 1 was shoot from above, shoot from the left, from the right, and then move in. That's right, Keith should have the movement plan for camera 2. He'd probably be happy to show you if you ask him. Okay? Pikachu said, not a scratch, trying to flirt in front of Alec's waifu? It was Pikachu, I bet! If you think about this logically, everyone is making a big deal out of nothing. Well, to be honest, it's kind of messing up their plan for the programming later on in the evening. And that can be a big deal whenever it's depending on, you know, someone's livelihood, because a lot of these people work for this company, and to have something like that big of a flub would be a pretty big deal as far as like managerial stances go. So Keith has a cue sheet too. We should go see what he has to say. Where is Keith? Where he be? Oh, there he is. Oh, that was creepy. He was right behind me. Hey, Keith, how's Karina doing? She's very upset. She said she needed to be alone for a while. I don't blame her. She was clearly very attached to that violin, and it was destroyed right in front of her. Oh, do you have any idea why an accident like that could have happened, Keith? No? I guess I could have misread the cue sheet for the Yanma. Okay. Shoot from above, shoot to the right, move away, and follow. Yeah, the director gives those of us in charge of the Yanma cameras the cue sheet a few days before the day of the shoot. We tell the Yanma how to move the cameras based off of that, but I've double-checked it and I'm positive I got the instructions right. Is there any chance the director gave you the wrong instructions? Nothing like that's ever happened before, though. The original cue sheet should be at the sub-control room, so I suppose you could go check that. Alright. Let's go investigate. Sub-control room, here we come. What is this? What are you doing over here, mister? Don't get too full of myself. Sure, whatever you say. More importantly, there's something we need to ask you. Do you know anything about the accident that just happened? It was going around the dressing rooms while avoiding the staff here, so it doesn't know what was going on at the studio. Why was it doing that? Doing a bit of self-promotion. I see you're definitely persistent, I'll give you that. Alright, so I think it's becoming less and less likely that Mimikyu did it. I don't know. It's anyone's guess at this point right now. There's a lot of variables to consider. Let's see. I saw what happened during the rehearsal from here. What a mess this has become. Yes, thankfully we weren't hurt, but Karina's violin was completely ruined. I know. The responsibility for the accident lies with us. I really hope there's something we can do for Miss Mitchell. Is there anything you noticed about the accident? You know, it did seem like there was something odd about the Yanma's movement. I was checking the footage using this cue sheet, but there was something odd that I couldn't put my finger on. I see that the cue sheet you have has the movements of both Yanma cameras on it. Oh, they're wrong. Yes, as the original script that Hiro wrote, we give the copies out to the staff in charge of them, and then keep it under tight security here. See, camera 1's movements were shoot from above, move away, shoot from the right, and move in. Camera 2's movements were shoot from above, shoot to the right, move in, away, and follow. That's right, the Yanma should have moved exactly according to this plan. I see, the master cue sheet. Let's organize what we know in our case notes. Okay, I'm thinking that it's something to do with these cue sheets and the movement of the cameras.
Everyone is thinking that the Yanma made a mistake. The Yanma say they did what the instructions told them to do. So what caused them to crash into each other?
That is a good question. What could have caused their accident? Let's see. Let's use the master cue sheet. Or wait a minute. This is 1 and 2. Oh, apparently it's not. Apparently it's not.
I don't think that's right. You really should check in your case list one more time.
Okay, let's really get down to business here. So, why did the Yanma run into each other? These for camera 1 and 2 are written down. Let's try that. Are you serious? I'm so bad at these.
I don't think that's
I think it's Magnemite or Mimikyu. I think it's probably that Max guy. But I can't, like, the only thing about that, though, is I can't think of a motive that he would have to do that. I don't know. This one's kind of hard to piece together. Let's do... There we go. Okay, so it was camera 1 that had the different instructions from the master copy.
Yanma's plan in order to cause the collision. The question is, how did the staff not notice something like that? Why would one Yanma have 2 movement plans? I don't think this was an accident at all.
I'm thinking the same thing.
I think this is
Maybe Alec hacked the Yanma? Impossible. Impossible. Although I think it'd be pretty cool to see what I would look like in this game. If I had a character in it. The Yanma ran into each other because they were given fake instructions. But why did the culprit do that? Maybe the culprit had some kind of grudge against Karina? They tried to destroy the violin as revenge or something. Revenge, huh? And if it weren't for Keith's mistake, Karina could have been the one caught in the accident instead of me. It could have been even that someone was targeting her directly. Well, let's go talk to Karina first. Gathering testimony from the victim is the most basic step for any investigation. Pikachu learned this in his years in the academy.
Yeah. Seems like someone made a fake movement plan.
Also, this tampering had to have happened long before Pikachu replaced Mimikyu. I think Pikachu didn't move the violin exactly to the X, so it might have confused them.
Let's see what she has to say.
So it couldn't be jealous revenge. There are so many things that we need to think about here. Someone's behind this incident. All right, we're gonna have to ask for a bolt of brilliance here, cause I'm lost. The more that I'm finding out here, the more I'm getting confused, to say the least. Let's see if we can talk to Karina and get something out of her. Badinyan did it. He is a prankster. The most epic crossover of all time. Pokemon and Yokai Watch. Karina, please listen calmly. Tim, what's going on? We found that the accident earlier was actually deliberately caused by someone. Is what you said true? Please tell me everything. Of course. Someone had given fake instructions to the Yanma? Is that what caused the accident? That's right. But who would do such a thing? Why? It's possible that the culprit had some grudge against you and destroyed the violin as payback. Can you tell us a bit more about your violin? Well, my grandfather made it for me before he passed away. It's the only one of its kind. Oh, okay. Even now when I get discouraged, I remember the message he left for me on the violin. It helps me feel better. A message? There was a message on the violin? I never noticed. Oh, you couldn't have. It's written on the inside of the back plate, after all. Oh, so you can't see it from the outside. No, you can't. Actually, I think the only ones who have seen it are me and Cricketoon, since we used to play in my grandfather's workshop. Okay. Interesting. Message on the back plate. I think we're gonna go have to look at it. Or where does she keep this thing, huh? I want to look at this message. Sucks to say this, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to repair it. Okay, let's see.
You know, maybe you should take a break.
I don't understand these like little cutscenes that they show me. They're totally unrelated to the case. Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Let's see what Cricketune has to say. You'll help us find the culprit? Thanks, we could use your help. Apparently Cricketune was present when Karina saw the message too. Cricketune says Karina read the message to it. It said, "To my darling Karina, even when I am no longer with you, I will always love you and your music." Oh my god. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh my goodness. We don't know who did this or why, but don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of things. Hey.
Nothing to worry about, Tim. I'll still continue my work as a detective, even if I do stop.
Jesus. That's beautiful. It is. Oh my gosh. My darling Karina. Okay. What are we missing here? Karina has more to tell us? Lies.
Yes.
Lies. I don't think she has anything more to say.
Hey, Tim. Tim. Hey, Tim. Tim. Hey, Tim. Tim.
Okay. Okay. I am running out of ideas here. I helped Cricketune pick up the pieces of the violin after the incident, but I don't think I saw a message anywhere on the back plate. Could it be that you just didn't notice it? If it bothers you, we could double check. Let's double check. This one, but I don't see any message written anywhere. So that means this violin is a fake! The culprit's goal was to steal Karina's violin. The culprit must have tampered with the Yanma's cue sheet so that the accident would hide the fact that the violin had been swapped. That's right, he almost got away with it too. I swear I'll catch this culprit no matter what. Tim! Hey Tim! Tim! Expose the culprit who switched it! Okay. Well, we're getting close here. I feel like we're getting close to a resolution.
That means that the real one is still safe.
Real one is still safe somewhere. That's the one good thing about all of this. It was Max! It was Max! I have so many ideas for who it could be right now. I just don't know. I don't know who. We should go tell Karina and Cricketune about the swapped violin. I mean, they're right next to us, so... Where's the real violin? The culprit probably still has it, but please keep this a secret. We don't want the culprit to get nervous and hide it away. Oh, whoops, I totally missed that piece of text. Okay, hold on. Let me talk to her again real quick. I never noticed my violin had been swapped with a fake, but I think the one I used for my performance was the real one. I could tell from the tone. Yeah, Cricketune says so too. Something felt off to you too? The materials seemed softer than normal, I see. It must have been difficult for the culprit to get the exact same materials to use. Soft boards. Okay. The violin was swapped when... Was that when... I don't know. I think Karina has more to tell us. What does she have more to say?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll gather testimony from the other Pokemon.
The violin was swapped after the rehearsal. Testimonies we got from the two of them are shedding light on the crime. Let's organize what we know to get started. Let's figure out exactly when the violin was swapped. Alright. When was the violin swapped? Let's put that piece together. Let's figure out this piece of the puzzle. But I still doubt that it can be Max, unless Catot has the cues from Max, which allowed Max to switch the violin. Oh. Okay, this is where we piece together exactly when the violin was swapped. So, When was it a fake? So... what time do we know the violin was a fake? So... I want to say when... wasn't the opening. It was... whoop!
No, that's
It was
not right.
during preparations, because... huh?
No, that's not right.
Oh, when do we... okay, without a doubt, we know it was a fake during the accident. Obviously.
By the time I had delivered the violin,
It's Mimikyu. They left after they told Pikachu.
the fake one.
Hmm.
Now we know when the violin was swapped out with the fake one. But we still need to figure out when was the last time the real violin was seen.
The last time the real violin was seen was during the performance.
Now why do you think that?
Because Karina said that the tone of the performance was the real thing. Here we go.
So, Karina was using the real violin during her performance.
Okay.
She and Cricketune both
So during
confirmed it.
preparation at some point is when that violin was
The
swapped.
culprit swapped out the violin after Karina finished her performance.
Hmm.
But before I moved it.
Very curious. Very curious indeed. Yeah, the culprit aimed for the exact moment Karina would not be around her violin. Judging from that and the tampering with the cue sheet, the culprit must have been very familiar with the show. So the culprit is someone who works here, and that's what we need to find out now. Is who that person is. What alibis do those involved have? Okay. I think we've talked to most everyone anyway, so...
Now we know almost the exact moment when the violin was swapped. The culprit has to be someone involved with the show. Let's find out about the alibis of everyone involved between the time Karina finished playing and I brought out
Still
the
don't think it was
violin.
Mimikyu. It doesn't explain how the camera things were tampered with. Oh, God. Once we finally come to a conclusion, I feel like that's when it'll all make sense. Because right now, I'm lost. There's so many different suspects in this case. Okay. Talk to some of these people.
Ah,
I was in the studio ever since Karina finished her performance. I was making sure the staff knew the plan for the show, checking the footage, and so on. We were in the studio then too. I didn't see anyone leave or enter until Amelia and Keith came back. Seems like Hiro and the staff here have a solid alibi. Okay.
So,
That puts those two in the
gather
studio.
information.
You will see. Mimikyu and Magnemite must have been working together then. This was planned before Pikachu took Mimikyu's place. You guys are coming up with a lot more possibilities than I am. I'm still very much like trying to decide who I think this was.
What's up?
Where were you during the rehearsal, Keith? I don't think I saw you until right before the accident happened. Huh? Where were you, Keith? I went down to a lower floor to call the assistant Pokemon as soon as we found Purugly. And what happened with that? Well, it didn't show up, even when the scheduled time came, so I called the office to check. Turns out I'd mixed up the dates and had scheduled for the wrong time. So I ran back to the studio to let Hiro know. So that's what all the ruckus was about. I see. Okay. Did you run into anybody on your way back to the studio? Yeah, as I recall, I ran into Amelia. She'd just finished calling Max and Olga. Ooh. Please don't tell me it was the waifu. If it's the waifu, I'm gonna be sad.
Be sure you remember
Waifu
what
can
you
do no
told
wrong.
us.
Okay, so Keith was near like the elevators and stuff calling for the service Pokemon. Okay, I see.
What's the matter?
Alright, tell us what you know, Amelia. You mean after Karina played, I was checking the dressing rooms to call on Max and Olga. But you came back to the studio alone, didn't you? Weren't you able to find them? Oh no, not exactly. They both seemed like they were busy, so I just told them what I needed through the door. I see. Did you meet anyone else? Oh, I remember. I ran into Keith near the studio. I see. I see. I just noticed that the DS is a sandwich. It is. It is. Well, actually, the DS is a taco. Same for laptops. Laptops are also tacos. Culprit is after the violin. Is it valuable? Why? I have no idea. Nothing ever goes according to the script, does it? After Karina's performance, I was with Hiro checking the rest of the plan for today. You all seemed very busy. Yes, we were all wondering what to do since Keith hadn't come back. Keith. This darn Keith. Everyone keeps bringing up Keith. Oh man, an accident like that? And right in front of the president too. What's going to happen to this show? Once the violin recital was done, I was checking the footage from the cameras here, just discussing stuff with everyone. Man, I wish I could turn the clock back. Huh? Just let him be until we solve the case. Okay, so that guy is not related. Running out of people to talk to here. You're investigating the accident. Get your alibi, mister. After Karina's recital, I was checking the footage in the studio together with Hero. Alright. And then I don't think this guy's going to be related to it either, but we'll check and see. In the studio during the rehearsal, I can't leave the Yanma all by themselves after all. Sure, sure. Okay. Let's see. You can always check what we found in your case notes. Anything else left to say, Mr. Keith? Are you the one in charge of scheduling and managing the assistant Pokemon? That's right. I'm really sorry that my mistake put you both in a dangerous spot. Yeah, next time pay closer attention, mister. Don't worry about it. Neither of us were hurt. Okay, well that's fine.
What's the matter?
That's about when she met Keith. I ran into Keith on my way back to the studio. He was standing near the entrance, but he looked very depressed. He was about to go report to Hero that he messed up the assistant Pokemon's schedule. And you came back to the studio after that, right? That's right. Okay. Alright. Open up our case notes here.
Hey, Tim!
What alibis did those involved have? Too bad it's not Taco Tuesday. Oh boy. I could go for some tacos right about now. Alright, well let's go check with the people in the sub-control room and see what they have to say. Talk to Mimikyu! Where is Mimikyu? I haven't seen Mimikyu in a while. Remember, someone must have made R somewhere, and one of them is the suspect. Keith and Olga. Well, maybe... I don't think that the Yanma were actually exposed to the effects of R during this. Well, about the accident that just happened, it seems like it was deliberately caused by someone. What? But then, who's the culprit? We're investigating that now, but that's why we'd like to know where everyone was during the rehearsal. Maybe they have it on video or something. We were here the whole time. Yes, we were keeping an eye on the studio from here. I think it would be difficult for the people here in the sub-control room to swap out the violin. That is true. That is very true. More testimony, okay. Now I sound like Detective Pikachu, you do. Oh boy. So much to consider. What the heck? Where is this Mimikyu, by the way? And where is Olga, huh? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, huh? Oh yeah, he was actually out. He was self-promoting, I forgot about that. Okay. Onward. Onward, onward. No one in here. Check these dressing rooms, why not? Let's see what we can find. Oh boy. Olga? We meet again. You're a detective, don't let her intimidate you. Go on, ask what you need to ask. Where were you after we finished the rehearsal? I stayed in my dressing room. I was giving Perugly a nice brushing. Did anyone stop by during that time? One of the staff members came to call on me. I answered, although I didn't open the door. I see. Someone comes all the way to get you. The least you could do is open the door for them. Although, come to think of it, something odd happened after that. Hey, wait, hold on. You're gonna have to explain that, lady. Explain that last part.
Tim, be sure you remember what people told us.
Yes, I remember. I remember, Pikachu. No worries. Someone came and beat on the door. I looked through the fogged glass window, but didn't see anyone out there. I wonder what that was all about. Interesting. Someone came and banged on the door, but she couldn't see anything through the window. Oh boy. Oh boy, the plot thickens. The plot Detective Pikachuins. There's a lot of Pokemon in here. Hey, why are they glaring at each other? Let's see what they're saying. It's time to decide whose special talents are truly better. It's saying being able to smell the difference of foods with your tongue is more amazing. And Magnemite is saying making laundry super clean with ultrasonic waves is way cooler. That's like comparing Lepa berries to Oran berries. Still, we can't just leave them like this. What do you think we should do? Acknowledge each other's talent. To me, both of your talents are really impressive. Maybe you could agree that you both have some amazing skills and just make up. Anyway, you two need to make up, okay? Maybe we can come by to check on them later. Maybe something will have changed. Who knows? Who knows? Does anyone have any coffee or cookies? And girl with the fletchling, please don't pull my aura sensors. The previous recording has gone over the scheduled time. Maybe the Pokemon are getting irritated. Perhaps they are. If they become friends before the actual filming starts, but seeing how they are now, that might be difficult. Agreed. Wow, this is such irrelevant information. To be honest, I like hot chocolate more than coffee. Same. Same, I'm not a coffee person, so I don't really drink it that often. Or I don't think I've ever had coffee, like drank coffee. So I don't know if I truly like it. I want to say I've had it like a couple of sips here and there, but I don't know. I don't, like, from what I remember, the sips that I did have, I didn't like. What is this? What is all this stuff, huh? What's over here? Oh, does this lead to the studio? I bet it leads to the studio. Mimikyu. Mimikyu. I'm gonna go for a little after stream, then I'll be back. Sounds good? Sounds good. Alright. Alibis. Alibis. We're gathering alibis. We've never seen a Lucario drink hot chocolate, but we did see him eating chocolate. We did. We did. Nah, they have alibis. What am I even doing here? Backstage, yeah, that's what I figured. All the props and equipment and stuff. Oh, man. This is, hey, what are you doing here, Max? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, still doing your investigation? Go easy on playing detective, alright? Nobody's playing here, Mr. Max. You left the studio once the first rehearsal was done, right? Yeah, I figured I'd go over the script one more time in my dressing room while I waited. Did anyone come by during that time? Oh yeah, a staff member came by to call me. I was in the middle of something, so I couldn't open the door, but I said I'd be right out. Oh, so he didn't actually see this person. See. I feel like this is more interesting than it should be, right? Detective Pikachu has no right being this cool and interesting, but it's really very, it's surprised me in a good way of how cool and interesting that this game has actually ended up being. I thought it was going to be something like really kiddie and childish, but it's actually really good. I'm liking it. And Detective Pikachu seems like a silly concept, but it's actually really cool. All right. That's pretty much everyone, right? I can't think of anyone else that we need to gather testimony from.
Let's find out about the alibis of everyone involved between the time Karina finished playing and I brought out the violin.
Okay, okay. Hoot Hoot? Is Hoot Hoot a suspect? Then the Yanma were so dedicated to their work that it's unthinkable that they'd make a mistake. Sounds like Hoot Hoot trusts them. It looked like he was in a state of shock, but he was still saying he wanted to do something to help. The partner is quite the dependable guy, isn't he? You're the one who signaled the Yanma when they needed to start moving, right? That is correct. So the Yanma started to move as soon as you signaled them, same as always. Hero there said there might have been some kind of communication trouble, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Be right back, sounds good. Witchabelle, we'll be here. Hoot Hoot can tell the time, but he can't tell who did it. Just when we needed his deductive skills the most. This darn Hoot Hoot lets us down once again. Okay. I'm having trouble here piecing together all this information that we're gathering. I'm not sure who to believe, who to put the blame on, but someone here is clearly at fault. And we're gonna find out who it is. I just gotta, in that case, maybe we should tell Hero what really happened. If the culprit is related to the show somehow, maybe he'll know something. Don't forget to tell him to keep it a secret. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Wrong individual. There we go. Ah, dang it, not Keith. You, Hero. The violin was swapped out? And you say there's someone here that did it? I can't imagine. No, actually, could it be that he... Do you know something? Well, this is just a rumor, but I've heard Max has a lot of debt that he needs to pay back. The violin was a very valuable one, so he may have stolen it so he could sell it. There it is! There's the motive! It sounds like Max could have a motive to steal the violin. It does. Okay. Alright then. Let's go ask him about that. Mr. Max. I like the way that Tim runs. He's like running like he's on a mission, which clearly he is, but I feel like no one else runs like he does in this universe.
Huh?
I don't know. Watching TV, say the best thing on the screen, eh? You've got confidence for sure. You show us your cool mimicking skills again.
Get out of my way.
Definitely Olga. If someone yelled at me like that, I'd probably have a heart attack, even if it was a prank. Okay, no, nothing there.
And cut.
That must be Hero. Ah, so what's with the self-contented look? Trying to act all cool, are ya? Tried my best. Okay, wouldn't put it past Max to do that. There probably are more cues than we can imagine.
Nice to meet you.
What the heck? This is Mr. Graham? Okay, Max's alibi. What did you and Max do once you were done with the first rehearsal? We came back to the dressing room together. I seem to recall you saying that that's what you were gonna do. What's that? You were excited because Max said he'd give you your snack early today? We weren't asking you about your snack! Someone came to call you. They knocked on the door and said something, apparently. That must have been Amelia. Is Amelia a person or a Pokemon? Why do you ask that? Apparently a Pokemon stopped by too, in addition to the person. Tell us about the Pokemon, Chatot. It doesn't know who, but apparently someone rammed into the door. Chatot says it was so surprised that it accidentally yelled out. Yeah, I bet that would be surprising, but what did the Pokemon do then? It ran off making some kind of cry, according to Chatot. The plot thickens. Max Modern from Phineas and Ferb? Not quite the same Max.
Double team.
Back, welcome back, Witchabelle. Welcome back, old lady jerk. She's the worst. Olga Ellison. Ellison? It's Ellison, right? Who cares? We don't have to remember her last name. All we have to know is that she's an old lady and her name is Olga. Ah, jeez. Well, what the heck? You know what to do. Is there something that you haven't checked yet? Like the studio or the sub-control room, the dressing rooms for the performers? We've checked everything though, right? Someone banged on the door. My theory is that it's the same Pokemon that visited Chatot's dressing room. That would make sense. I wonder if we can find this Pokemon and ask it about when it visited the dressing rooms. Hey, what are you doing here, Mimikyu, huh? Banging on the doors? Saw that. I saw that. Ah, jeez. Well, what the heck are we supposed to do? Oh, let's see. I have a feeling it is Mimikyu. Now, that was the one banging on the doors. But, problem here is, look at this. That's clearly the one that did it. Literally Mimikyu.
Let's find out about the alibi.
What are we missing? What are we missing? Amelia is a person, not a Pokemon, but Amelia as a Lopunny would be pretty cool. Lopunnies are so pretty. They're such a pretty Pokemon. I told you it was Mimikyu. He's going back and forth, banging on the doors. Why would it steal a violin, though? That's my question. Like, I don't understand what he benefits from that. What are you guys doing after we finish the rehearsal? Meow, meow. You came back to the dressing room for a nap. Olga gave you a good brushing, too, so your fur is all perfect. You know, I can't really tell. I love that. Well, what the heck? Why would it steal? I don't think it was the one that stole a violin. I think they might be unrelated. What the heck? Ekans slithering spiral. That's a good description there. I like that. Get in your way. Hey, chill out. No need to look scary, mister. Magnemite's talents are all mundane and useless. See my mom getting excited about super clean laundry. Okay. Ma. What about Magnemite and Ekans? Pay attention to you. This is all like useless information. None of this is helping us. Talk to this guy. Blah blah blah. Okay. I can thoroughly say that I'm quite lost. I can say with pretty good amount of confidence that I'm lost. Could that bang be Chantot saying, get out of my way, or is it Chatot saying, I'll be right there? You know, we should go talk to Amelia again. Let's try that. Let's try to talk to Amelia. Guys, I'm so lost! Okay. Have you talked to Olga's cat thing? Yes, I have. I went directly to Olga's dressing room from the studio. I knocked on the door and said we were ready, and she responded, thank you, I'll be right there, through the door. So it's not like Amelia actually saw Olga. I feel like that's what's going to be the key to unraveling this mystery. About when she visited Max. I went to get Max after I called Olga. I knocked on his door and told him we were ready, and and he said, gotcha, I'll be right out, through the door. None of this is clearing things up.
Therefore,
What in the world?
I do aerobics. It helps me relax and clears my head.
What's up?
What the heck?
What's up?
Yeah, I have a feeling that Chatot was the one that actually answered one of those bangs because it sounds like a foot stomping on the floor. But the question is, what are we missing? Like the real question here is like, what are we missing? Ugh. Okay. 18 minutes until the day that Master Mode comes out for Odyssey. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. The game still says we're missing something, but I can't think of anything else that we need to do. Let's talk to Karina again, maybe? If not, then I'm totally lost. If this doesn't help us, then I'm gonna be totally lost. Glad to hear that. Thank you so much for everything. If there's anything I do, please let me know. About Karina's alibi. After my performance, I went backstage to put my violin there. Hiro asked you to do that, right? Did you see anyone else? No, I don't remember. Should have paid more attention. Please don't worry about it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now we have everyone's alibis.
So
Thank
the culprit is...
goodness.
Wait, what's that? All of our suspects have alibis?
Okay. About the culprit. I don't want to point fingers, but it may have been Olga who stole my violin. Well, Olga had asked me a few times before if I would be willing to part with my violin. Of course, I said no. Of course, your grandfather made it for you. That's right. But it didn't seem like Olga was ready to give up, so she may have planned something like this. Seems like Olga has a motive anyway, but we can't just decide she's the culprit based off of that. True. Very, very true. Go interview Olga then. One more time. The less I have to talk to this lady, the better. Well, this is a conundrum. I didn't expect everyone to have... Everyone involved has alibis. This can only mean one thing. The culprit... let's see. Used double team is an option. Say used a hidden passageway? No. Created a fake alibi. That's right. The culprit must have used some sort of trick to create a fake alibi. That being said, I don't think anyone working in the studio or sub-control room had the time to do anything elaborate like that. Okay, here's my theory. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this is all revolved around Max, right? Because Max has that command for his chatot where when he stamps his foot on the ground is when the chatot lets out that like little blurb that Olga says, "Get out of my way." And I think when Amelia came to knock on Max's door, he wasn't actually in the room and left Chatot there instead. And to kind of make Chatot go along with the plan and feel okay with it, gave him that early snack that he was talking about earlier. So when Amelia came to knock on the door, it was actually Chatot that was the one answering and not anyone else. It was just Chatot. That's my theory right now. And Max's whole motive was that he's apparently in some crazy amount of debt, needs to pay it off, and for some reason the violin has a lot of value, so that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. You don't think Amelia is? I know how you feel, but a detective has to keep an objective view of everything. Still, we could use some more information. Now that I think about it, Mimikyu had snuck out of the Pokemon dressing room and was wandering about, right? If we talk to it, it'll shed some light on the situation. Mimikyu, where you be? Huh? Huh? Exactly, high five, right? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking is going on here. Let's go talk to Olga, though, just to be sure. See if she has anything to uncover. Now, apparently you discussed acquiring Karina's violin a few times with her? And so what if I did? Don't tell me you suspect I had anything to do with this whole thing. I wouldn't go and break such an instrument even if she did refuse. Sorry, jeez. I'm the one who was worthy of that violin. It was destined to become mine. Whoa, quick, Tim, change the subject. She's getting crazy. Okay, so nothing from her. She still vehemently denies the fact that she might have had something to do with this. Where did Mimikyu run off to? Mimikyu, please. Mimikyu, please. Max is the one who made the fake alibi. He probably swapped the... That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking it is. Max is the one that swapped it out during the setup stage of the performance. Although I've lost track of Mimikyu. Can't find this thing. Oh boy. Oh, Mimikyu. Let's go talk to Max as well. See if Max has anything else to say. Mr. Max is in here. Whew.
Huh?
All right, mister. All right, nothing in there. Cool. Awesome. Got it. Got it. Control room, dressing room 1. I guess we can go check the Pokemon's dressing room. I didn't see it there earlier. But maybe that's where it's hiding now. Who knows? Anything can happen at this point. So confused. Nothing. Where did this thing run off to? What the heck? Mimikyu, please! Reveal yourself, fool. Alright, maybe it's in the backstage area. Who knows? Let's see. Nope. Nothing. Really? There's nothing back here? Absolutely nuts. Mimikyu may have seen something. It should be in the studio. Let's go get its testimony. It should be in here? What? Should even be in the studio. Wait, does that mean Pikachu is going to wear the clown costume from Lucario and the Mystery of Mew? That would be great, wouldn't it? I would love to see that. Studio, where is this thing? There we go. Oh my god. You were wandering around the dressing rooms during the rehearsal, right? Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about that time? About when it visited Olga. So you visited the dressing room for Perugli's partner, right? What happened then? Someone kicked the door when you knocked. I'm betting that was Perugly. Perugli's too narrow-minded? I'm pretty sure it was in a bad mood because you were pounding on the door. You should wake up later. Oh, you should make up later, excuse me. Perugli's partner got mad at you. You mean Olga was in Max's dressing room? Lies. That's a lie. Was that really Olga? I mean, Olga said she was in her own dressing room, and Max didn't say anything about her being in his room either. Didn't go in. I bet he didn't even go in. You ran away as fast as you could. Well, I guess we have no way of knowing what was really going on then. About when it visited the other dressing rooms. It said it would have nothing to do with you as always. Man, it looks like... Don't be so depressed. I bet you'll get another chance soon. He's right. If you're that motivated, I bet everyone will recognize that you've got talent someday. Don't worry too much. Okay. Okay. It's all coming together. It's all starting to make sense.
Not to consider too.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Pikachu's got a bolt of brilliance, I bet.
It all makes sense now. A bolt of brilliance.
I love that. The culprit used a trick to make us believe he was somewhere else when he was actually backstage. Ahaha! A trick. That's right. Amelia provided an alibi for the culprit so he can help us figure it out. Come on, Tim. Let's go, Amelia. Waifu comes to save the day. There's something I'd like you to show me, Amelia. You mentioned that you knocked on the doors for Olga's and Max's rooms when you visited them. You think you could show me exactly how? Knocked 3 times, any staff member at GNN would do the same thing. So that's the trick the culprit used. Now it's time to gather everyone in the studio. All right, let's expose them in front of everyone. That is what we're gonna do. All right, Max. Be ready to get roasted in front of everyone.
I figured out the truth behind the accident.
What are you saying? That one of us here is the culprit?
I hate this lady so
What
much.
do you mean the truth? We're
Eh,
all
shut up,
friends
Max.
here.
You know you're in
Say
trouble.
I appreciate the insinuation.
Come on now. Let's allow Tim to speak his mind.
Thank you, Hero. Here it is. I'm not one to mince words. The culprit is...
Go on. You know who it is, don't
All
you?
right, here we go. Time to expose him.
Max, it's you. You're the one.
What? Oh, come on. Is this some kind of prank?
Yeah, don't play
Whatever
innocent,
happened
mister.
to
We
you?
have all the
Give someone a
details.
violin.
Nothing. If the violin really was broken. But it isn't broken. That one was a fake, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Fake
Mm-hmm.
violin? Oh, what an imagination.
Can we just put this lady in jail just because? That's I can definitely endorse that idea. What is the proof that the violin was fake? Message on the inside.
But there wasn't a message on them anywhere. Karina told
Yeah,
us
let's
the
just throw
violin
Olga
had a
in there
message
too.
written on it from her grandfather.
Let's just
Which
say
means
that
the
she did
broken
it.
one couldn't be
Now that we
hers.
have the public opinion on our side.
Message? I never noticed such a thing on it.
Right. That's because it's written on the inside. It's something only Karina could know, since she watched the violin being made.
We fight for you, other
As a child,
waifu.
I played at my grandfather's workshop. He inscribed a special message for me, and it was written on the inside.
You see? And now that proves the broken violin must have been a fake.
Yes.
But where's the real one?
I think Max probably knows.
But no, I haven't done anything.
Sure,
Listen,
mister.
the whole
Yeah,
time the
you
violin was
just
backstage. I was in
just
my
try.
dressing room.
Just try to
I
reason
did
your
it
way out of
once.
this one.
Oh boy, this is where you take down his alibi.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. You ready for this, mister? Are you ready to be supremely roasted? I don't think you're ready, Mr. Max. I am about to prove you wrong so hard right now with just the tap of this screen. Boom!
Actually, my guess is it was Chatot in the dressing room. You probably used a trick like this.
Gotcha! I'll be right out!
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes, that's exactly what I heard. Admit it!
Chatot!
Even the Chatot's turning against him.
You just made it seem like you were still in that room. And then you swapped the real
There it
violin
is.
backstage.
There it is. You know, they should really have better security in these places. Oh, yes, you're ruined.
You have to admit it! You have to admit it!
I had no choice. My popularity's been sagging. I wasn't sure the show would get picked up again.
Ooh,
If it didn't,
yikes.
I
Well,
knew
you
I'd
can't
be
get a
in
show picked
trouble.
up when you're
I
in
couldn't
jail,
pay back
so
my debts. I'd
you
be
bamboozled yourself on that one.
Oh, Max. You were wrong. I was going to have you continue as our host.
What?
Rip. Rip that dream.
Everything I did.
I'm really sorry, Max. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to call the police.
The Pokemon Police. Who would be on a Pokemon Police force, I wonder?
What a fool he was. In the end, he was the one who didn't believe in his own talent.
That's the true crime here, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't
Hey, you
believe
guys!
in himself.
I found the videos. What's wrong? Why is everyone hanging out here?
Oh, you know, we're just hanging out, you know.
So Max was the culprit all along.
Yes. Max was the one that did it. Congratulations, you wrecked everything for yourself. Yeah, congratulations, man, you played yourself. And that case is closed. Now let's get back on track. Alright. Check the video! The video, show us the video! Where's the video?
Mako's finally back.
Yeah, Mako missed everything, I know, right? She was off running around doing errands and she missed the entire case. Alright. Check the video of the parade at the amusement park. Where is it? Show me. Show me, Mako. Well, here we go.
Let's check this out.
Let's play the whole thing through.
This is from the last chapter for those of us that are joining
Remember,
this game,
keep your eyes on
this playthrough
Charizard.
for the first time.
The daytime parade is now starting.
We have to keep an eye on the Charizard.
Popular Pokemon of the park marching by. Who better to lead than Charizard?
You know, Charizard's not as big as I thought he was.
Hey, look at that
At least
balloon.
in this, in this video. Pokemon, let's go. Charizard goes berserk. Pokemon, let's go insane. Oh, yikes!
This is terrible.
That was so rude!
It's a great scoop. But it's too dangerous. We need to get out of here.
Oh, yikes.
You're right. We have no choice.
That's the whole video.
Wow.
Exactly how we heard it.
Yeah, rip Meganium.
Yeah.
Big sad.
Did you find out anything?
That poor thing was just hanging out in the background and then just gets slapped.
Right, the scene with the balloon. Right there.
Better to lead than Charizard. We've been told the theme of this year's
The balloon
parade.
popped.
Maybe it had
Hmm.
more inside. Tim, zoom in on the balloon and then play it backwards in slow motion.
Okay.
Play it backwards in slow motion.
It looks like a needle or something flew at the balloon.
You're right.
But where did
What
it
the
come
heck
from?
is going on?
Rewind it a little more. Stop there.
Hey, that's Skorupi. And that man.
What the?
Right. The Pokemon at Fine Park told us a man with a Skorupi was after Harry.
You know, that looks almost like it could be Keith.
What? Keith was there?
Oh boy,
Working with you?
Keith was part of this the whole time.
Not with us.
Charizard was like,
He was
Falcon
working with
Punch!
GNN back then.
Mako's right. He only joined us about 6 months ago.
So it was Keith who caused the incident? He's
What
the one
the?
who went after my dad?
Looks like
That's
it.
Keith. I recognize that rat tail anywhere.
Let's go capture Keith.
Who'd have thought Keith was the culprit? Man, these people at GNN don't do any sort of background checks, apparently. Think back to when the violin got busted. Why did we end up helping out in the first place? Well, because Keith had made a mistake about scheduling an assistant Pokemon and... Oh. That's right. And there was another suspicious point about his behavior. Do you know what that was? Oh, let's see. Let's see. Keith told you where to stand when I was going to bring out the violin. He must have known that there was going to be a camera that was going to fall. Do you think Keith and Max were working together? It's not impossible. We can't rule it out anyway. I would... Okay, now isn't the time to be asking questions. We need to catch Keith first. Let's go, Pikachu. I love that. That's a hilarious tie-in. Oh my god. What is going on in this game? Keith! Keith! Put him up, mister. Where even is he? He's in the studio. Wow! Whoa! There he goes! Wait, where'd he go? This way? Oh, shoot. Wait. He went this way. He's getting away! Tim, run faster than you ever have before. He's going down the elevator. His eyes went red. It must have been Gengar or Marshadow. Well, red eyes are a signature characteristic of the R, like, thing that's affecting all the Pokemon in this city.
We'll just have to see about that now, won't we? Skorupi, keep them busy.
Really? Your line of defense is a small little Skorupi? That's it?
Tim, watch out for its poison sting.
Let's go Pikachu and let's go Eevee. Capture Keith. Oh no. That's right, mister. We're gonna have to counter. Hiya! Ooh, that dodge! So clean.
You missed. Oh well. Help is on its way.
Oh, is that so? Noivern!
Perfect timing, Noivern. Now, could you blast them away? Get down low,
Well. Pikachu, no! That face. R is like a weird substance that makes Pokemon go wild. It is. It is. Noivern was also on my competitive team in Pokemon X and Y, from what I was talking about earlier. What is that thing? Waifu! Other waifu! Oh, of course they come back to save the day.
Time to go.
Get this nerd out of here. How's he gonna leave?
Farewell, detective. I hope you'll go easier on me next time.
What is this? The locket from the Maniri. Oh, that's an interesting point, actually.
All that work for
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that.
Nope. It wasn't for nothing, Tim. Look at this.
Huh? The locket?
That's right. Not just any old locket. It has a little secret.
What do you mean?
Well, unless I'm mistaken, this locket should contain a clue left by Harry.
Let's go. Let's go. Give us the clues. I want to know.
This time.
We'll catch him. Don't worry. Keith thinks he's safe for now, but we'll find him. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Will you continue playing? Yes. We'll find out a little bit more about the next chapter, and then we'll call it a night. Chapter 7. Oh boy. Okay, so that's Tim's dad. What is this? They're battling each other? And Pikachu... What the? They had an encounter with Mewtwo?
Pikachu, what's up? It's way
Thought we do Chapter 7 in the next stream. We will. We will.
Tell me about it.
We're gonna get a little sneak peek at Chapter 7 before we call it a
I'm
night.
so sorry to wake you, but I think I'm forgetting something. I promise.
Huh.
Hey,
Okay.
Tim.
Well, that...
Hey, Tim. Hey, Tim.
Interesting. That gave me more questions than answers, that little cutscene just there. Head over to the banker's place. They should be done with their analysis of the locket. The locket we gave them yesterday. I wonder what kinds of secrets it held. Who knows? Let's hope it had some clue for us. Let's get going. Okay. So, that is gonna do it for tonight's stream of Detective Pikachu. Go ahead and throw it over to our webcam view. Oh my goodness. That game, like, I really want to know what's going on with the whole R thing and like the whole Tim's dad thing. I have so many questions and I feel like we're slowly working our way towards some answers. So that was chapter 6. Thank you all so much for tuning in live with me. Everyone that stuck it out for the almost 2.5 hour long stream. This is the longest stream that we've had in quite a while, I think. I don't remember the last time we streamed this long, but it was probably another one of our Detective Pikachu streams from a couple weeks, like a month ago. When was the last time we streamed this game? I don't know. It's been a while, but it's been fun. I'm excited to do more. Excited to find out more about this game. I am just so lost as far as the story is concerned, but anywho, where does Mewtwo play in all this? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We saw him at the end of the last chapter too. The R is probably Mewtwo or Gengar or Marshall. Well, it's more than that because it affects Pokemon, not necessarily a Pokemon like doing anything to Pokemon. But at the very same time, I don't know. At the very same time, I have no idea what R is or who created it or what exactly it does. But apparently it has some effects on the Pokemon that it does find its way to. So I guess we'll find out more in the coming chapters, but tonight's was pretty cool. Pretty cool. What is it? We investigated the headquarters of GNN, got a nice little tour of the studio, found out that one of the workers working there has some sort of connection to the disappearance of Tim's dad, and we had a face-off with him on the roof just now, and then he ended up getting away. But, we're finding out more and more, and the more the story goes on, the deeper the questions I have get, and I feel like this is all gonna come up to some sort of epic climax that we have yet to see. So yeah, I'm excited for those. But thank you all so much for tuning in with me. It's been a long one. Hope you have a good rest of your night tonight. And yeah, and then we'll be back next week on, what is it, oh my gosh, the 1st of November, this coming Thursday, for some more streams and some more games. Haven't decided what we're gonna play yet, but I'm sure we will figure it out. Here's the deal also, on Halloween, October 31st, on Wednesday, we'll probably have a late night stream. I haven't exactly 100% decided what we're gonna play, but I'm very heavily leaning towards the idea of playing Dark Souls for Halloween. But we'll see. We shall see. You guys can feel free to let me know what games you'd want to see for the Halloween stream over in the Discord, and we'll kind of brainstorm together, and we'll see. But anyways, yeah, thank you all so much for coming out. Thanks for the great stream. I appreciate you, Mr. Doggy. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for the long run. It was a good night. I had a lot of fun. This is just getting more and more interesting. Let's not wait 2 months for the next session, please. Of course not. Of course not. We won't. We will be back again with this as soon as we can. Balloon World, we'll see. We'll see. Let's talk about it. We'll talk about it in the Discord, and and we'll figure it out. But at the moment, I'm very heavily leaning towards Dark Souls. So, anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in, hanging out, joining me on this Detective Pikachu ride. It's insane. It's fun, and it's confusing as all heck, but I'm enjoying it so much. Have a good rest of your night, and I will see you all again. Wait, I gotta do it right. Hold on, let's reset. of course, as always, I'm alecandstuff, and I will see you all again real soon. Bye! Bye, everyone. Have a good rest of your evening. Thank you all so much, as I said earlier, for hanging out with me and playing games. Super duper fun. I'm loving Detective Pikachu. It's great. We will definitely wait a little bit. We'll come back sooner rather than later with more Detective Pikachu. So look forward to that. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and press the mute button now. I'm gonna play the the outro song, and I'll be in the Discord. So if you guys want to talk some more, I'll be in there. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you all so much. Love and appreciate you. Bye.